Where do I get my best deals as a reseller? I'm going to tell you how and where and why I get great deals. And I will tell you about that in a moment. If you have not met me yet, my name is Marion and I'm a reseller on Poshmark. And I just love the thrill of the hunt. It's my business. I've been doing it for 5 years now and I love it. And if you go back to my last 2 videos, they were 5 mistakes I've made over the past 5 years. And that's how I learned how to thrift, but also from so many YouTubers. So let's just get started. I did make a little list so that I just have bullet points. So if I look down, that's why. So how do you get your best deals? So you talk to people. You find the people in the stores that you go to who will give you some information. And when I say information, I mean just ask, what are your best days? What are your best sales days? When do you bring out your items? All those type of things. What tags less? What tags more? Whatever the questions are for that specific sale. Let me give you an example. So my Salvation Army used to have one tag that was half price all week, every single day. And one price that was 99 cents and 2 other tags that were half price every week for the whole week. And recently, about half a year ago, I'd say they switched it over to only one day a week. And it's only half price on clothing or shoes. And so me not thinking, I went in there and I'm like, oh, half price on clothing and shoes, even though that's not what I'm used to there. I liked my 99 cents days and still got good stuff. People, I know sometimes you think, oh, I got to get there early. Yes, you should get there early. However, if you don't, then that's okay because everybody's looking for something different. Example, I was looking for all the wrong things. So if I saw a Judy blue, I'm like, I never heard of that, and I'd pass it by. If I saw, a long time ago, a Lululemon symbol, I wouldn't know what that was. I still don't know what some symbols are, and that drives me crazy. So what I do is if I'm in the store and I see a symbol, especially on athletic wear that doesn't look familiar, I will look it up. And that's how I get the best deals too, by looking things up. I'm looking up what sold. If I'm looking up an Everlane pair of pants, I'm looking, did these sell? What sold? How many sold? And not always. If I see that, everybody's got $70 on them, then I'm not even going to look. Because even if I only get 30, what do we got going on here? Even if I only get 30, it's good. But for the most part, yes, I've learned to look up comps. So you really want to, and when I say that, I mean look up comparisons. Look up what sold, how much it sold for. And make sure it's the same thing, not just the name. If I got Everlane and I put in black pants, one pair could be worth $100 and one could be worth $20. So make sure you look for the model or the make. It sounds like I'm talking about a car. The model or the make or anything. Usually the RN number is good to at least see. If you didn't know who made it, then you'd really know who made it. But yeah, look up by the RN, sometimes look up by the actual number. That makes it easier. Or if it says something inside like curvy, make sure you put that in to look it up. But look these things up because we have so many items that are out there in the market that we don't know all of them. I looked up something the other day and I was shocked. I bought something for $5 and it's worth like $150 as a reseller. And I was shocked. Because when I looked it up on the trends list and didn't see it, but then I did more research. So being a reseller isn't just going to the store and picking things out. Being a reseller is learning what to buy, when the sales are. Let's see. Oh, yes, find out when they restock. I volunteer at this thrift store, and they restock all day long. Literally, all day, whenever they're open. So there is no telling. I can buy things at the beginning of the day of my shift, and then as the day goes on, spend another, who knows, $10, buy another 3 things. So there are always things coming out. Now, but you do have to ask, and so many people do. So you also have to ask questions like, what day is a special sale day? Are there any special sale days? Are there senior citizen discounts if you're a senior citizen? Are there student discounts? All these things that you'll slowly get to know, but I'm telling you now. So I have on my bullets, plan your days around this. And when I say that, Wednesdays for me, I have 2 stores. Today's Wednesday, and I don't think I'm doing it because I have a lot of a death pile. I call it a money pile because my money's sitting there waiting for me, right? So I'm going to go through those today. I am making myself not go. But Wednesdays, I usually hit up 2 thrift stores because I have a Salvation Army right near another cute little thrift store, and I'm making myself want to go now by talking about it. And I go to those because Wednesday is the day that 4 tickets at Salvation Army, 4 colors, are now half price on Wednesday. Took me long to get to that, didn't it? Anyway, but this other store also has lots of nice things. Yeah, that's where Meanie Beanie is. If you've watched me, you know. So I have talked to people in the stores. Yes, you have to. I have find out their sales days. Definitely do that because I didn't know that they had anything half price any day because Salvation Army didn't have anything up until only 1 ups. Like it would be white tag, and I point up because they have signs. A white tag, and it would say W, and that was all that was half price the whole week. I didn't know on Wednesdays 4 things go to half price, and I had to ask. So thank God I did, because that's a good thing to do for me on Wednesdays. So I plan around it. I know they're open from 10 to 1. Salvation Army is pretty much open, after that, so I don't have to worry. So I'll just hit up the both, one first and then the other. And that's all I will do for that day. Now, if it's summertime and I see a garage sale and I'm passing, I'll do that too. So you're finding out your sale days, find out when they restock, and plan your days around it. And my advice is really ask, and learn. The only way you'll find these things out for your specific stores is to go in, because sometimes there can be a Salvation Army here and over in the next county, totally different. So you don't know. And Goodwill always has a special day, and they changed that too. It used to be one day was 99 cents. No more of that. Now they only have like 40% off. So everything changes. So just keep changing and adapting to all the different things. But make sure you go to all these different types of stores. Just don't pick one. These are the types of stores I go to. I go to thrift stores, the nonprofit and the profit, because you never know what you're going to find. You never know who left something behind. But I do find out their best days. The first time I go in, I'll say, what's the best day? When do they restock, or what's the best day? And one store will say, well, Monday is the best day, but we restock throughout, like I said. What day do you have tag sales? Do you have tag sales? Do you ever have bag sales? Because I know one thrift store that does, before they change over for their spring things, they will have half price for a couple of weeks and then fill a bag, $5 and $8. So you want to know when those things are going on. Fill a bag's great because you could get things for yourself. You could get things for other people. You could get things to sell. So those are always great. But they also, in some stores, they just go right to fill a bag. So find out all these fun things if they have any kind of special things going on. Sometimes you'll go in a store. Make sure you look for a board or something that tells you what is on sale. The other way that I get my best deals is I know what to buy. Not everything, believe me. I'll never know everything because it keeps changing. But even if it didn't keep changing, you can never learn everything. And I never say never, but you really can't. So I look for what I know, but I do go with lists of what I've learned. So if I watch YouTubers and they're saying this, that, and the other thing is selling for them, and it's a good price range, I will go and look for those things and then look them up. I still look up at the comps now. I didn't used to at all. And I buy them. So I'll tell you what, this should be called investigating. You need to investigate, really. You need to research. You need to learn. Have fun with it. I have fun with it. I love learning. My next video is going to be about educating yourself and learning and everything that I do to do that as a reseller. When you subscribe, if you hit that bell, it will let you know anytime I am doing a show. So hit that bell, and if you know anyone who's interested in this, share my video. It would be wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on that next video coming up.